1 mole of electrons, which is equal to 1 Faraday. Right. Now we have second law of second Faraday laws of electrolysis. The second law states that, let me just rub all this. The second law states that if I connect some electrolytic cells, this kind of electrolytic cell, right, in series, right, and I pass the same quantity of electricity through all the 3 electrolytic cells, then the amount of substance liberated at the electrodes would be proportional to the gram equivalent weight, right, would be proportional to the gram equivalent weight or equivalent weight, right, gram equivalent weight, or we say it at equivalent weight of the substance. I repeat, suppose I take 3 cells like this, right, and I have electrodes like this in these cells, and all these cells are connected, and I connect all these cells through one common battery, right. In one of the cells I have silver nitrate, one I have copper sulfate, in one I have H2SO4, right. So when I pass same electricity through these 3 cells, through the electrolytes of these 3 electrolytic cells, same amount of electricity is passing through these 3 electrolytic cells, then the amount of substance liberated in each of these cells would be proportional to the equivalent weight of the substance. Instead of amount of substance, we say the weight of the substance that is obtained at electrodes would be proportional to the equivalent weight of the substance. So I write, when same amount of electricity is passed through these cells, then weight of, say, silver upon weight of copper would be proportional to the equivalent weight of silver divided by equivalent weight of copper, right. So more is the equivalent weight, more would be the amount of substance deposited, right. We know that equivalent weight of silver is 108 and that of copper is 31.75. So when same amount of electricity is passed, right, in case of silver nitrate we get 108 gram of silver at the electrode, but we get less copper, because in case of copper we get 31 gram of or 31.7 gram of copper at the electrode, right. So when same electricity is passed, 108 gram of silver would be obtained at cathode and 31.75 gram of copper would be obtained at electrodes, right. So here you need to notice that same amount of electricity is getting passed through the 3 electrolytes, but the amount of substance that is getting liberated at the electrode is proportional to their equivalent weights, right. We know that equivalent weight of silver is 108, that of copper is 31.75. So more is the equivalent weight, more would be the amount of substance, or more would be the weight of the substance liberated at the electrode, right. So instead of equivalent weights, we can also define the laws of electrolysis in terms of moles of electrons, right. So we say that the moles of substance, number of moles of substance liberated or deposited at the electrode would be proportional to the number of electrons exchanged in the electrochemical cell, in this in this reaction, right? We say that the moles of electrons, Faraday law says that moles of substance liberated at electrodes would be proportional to the moles of electrons passed, right? More the moles of electrons that I pass through the electrolyte, more would be the moles of substance or whatever, for example here sodium, would be obtained at the electrode. For example, in this reaction, if we take one electron produces one atom of sodium, right? So 1 mole of electron will produce 1 mole of sodium, and we know that weight of 1 mole of sodium is equals to 23 grams, right? So what 1 mole contains this number 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 electrons, we mean. So 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 electrons will form 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 sodium atoms at the electrode, whose weight would be equal to 23 grams, right? Gram atomic weight. Because we know that 1 mole is equal to the gram atomic weight, which is 23 gram in case of sodium. Similarly, if I say we have aluminium chloride, right? If I pass electricity through aluminium chloride, the aluminium will move at cathode, right? And at cathode it will gain 3 electrons and will form aluminium, right? And we know that its gram atomic weight is 27. So 3 moles of electrons are producing 1 mole of aluminium. Here we write it over there. 3 moles of electron forms 1 mole of aluminium, which is equal to 27 grams. Similarly, 1 mole of sodium electron will form 1 upon 3 moles of aluminium. Okay. So here, more the number of moles, more is the weight of the substance liberated at the electrode, right? So I hope all this is clear to you. Just remember the formula, and very important thing, remember that 96,500 coulomb is equal to 1 Faraday, right? 1 Faraday is the amount of electricity or amount of charge carried by 1 mole of electrons, right? 1 Faraday, remember that. So I hope all this is clear to you, right? You can go through all this once more. Thanks.